September 30th, Monday, Luke 9:46 to 50. Today, the church celebrates the feast of Saint Jerome, one of the greatest scholars in church history. Jerome dedicated his whole life to the study and translation of the Bible, leaving a lasting impact on the church and its teachings. Jerome was born into a Christian family, though he only fully embraced Christianity after being baptized in Rome at the age of 18. In Rome, he immersed himself in the study of classical literature, particularly enamored with Cicero, the great Roman orator, and other pagan philosophers. In 374, during a serious illness, Jerome had a life-changing vision. He found himself standing before the judgment seat of Christ, where he was accused of being more devoted to the works of Cicero than to Christ. The Lord's words, "You are a Ciceronian, not a Christian," struck Jerome to the core. Deeply moved, he committed himself entirely to Christ, abandoning his earlier passions to embrace a life of asceticism and Christian scholarship. In 385, Jerome left Rome and settled in Bethlehem, where he spent the rest of his life. He took up residence near the cave where Jesus was born, establishing a monastery and dedicating himself to his translation work. Over the next 40 years, Jerome meticulously translated the Old and New Testaments from their original Hebrew and Greek into Latin. This translation, known as the Vulgate, meaning common or popular version, became the standard Bible for the Western Church for over a millennium and remains the official Latin text of the Catholic Church to this day. His famous quote, "Ignorance of Scripture is ignorance of Christ," emphasizes the importance he placed on the study of the Bible for all Christians. Jerome passed away on September 30th, 420 in Bethlehem. His remains were later moved to Rome and he was buried in the Basilica of Saint Mary Major. Jerome is venerated as a doctor of the church and his feast day is celebrated on September 30th. In today's Gospel, Jesus is disturbed that his disciples are so concerned about who is the greatest among them, which could be translated as the one who has the most power. Jesus does not directly confront his disciples. Rather, he brings a child into their midst and says to them, "Whoever receives this child in my name receives me, and whoever receives me also receives the one who sent me." Jesus then continues, "The one who is least among you is the one who is the greatest." Dear friends, today may be a good day to ask ourselves, are we content with being among the least? Or do we strive for power or influence? Wishing you a good day, Father Paul, CSSR from Kerala.